not there, then we're gonna think about our rate for one element of unsaturation. Okay, so look at the spectra. First thing to do, what do you do when you look at a spectra? Find 1500 and draw a line. Good. So that's about right there in the spectra. And that helps focus your attention on the left-hand side, the functional group side. What do you have left? Start with a peak that every spectra pretty much has.
SP3.
CH, 2800, 3000 wave numbers, and it's specifically SP3, carbon hydrogen structure, right? But you can call it CH, that's good enough. And then our one element of unsaturation. So do we have a carbon-carbon double bond? Where's the peak for that? Or where's the peak that you would look for to know whether you have it? 1600, good. So that's, well, there's one on that side too, but that's the carbon-carbon double bond in the middle. And then you can use the one on the left to confirm that you really do have a carbon-hydrogen, a carbon-carbon double bond, that you really do have an alkene, because then you have an sp2 hybridized carbon. So they have a different carbon-hydrogen stretch. It's just a little bit to the left. So you can see it's just separated just slightly from the rest of the carbon-hydrogen stretches. It just confirms that you've got a double bond on the structure. So then what we're going to do in lab today, and what you can do on the exam, is to draw a possible structure, right? So C7, H14 that contains one double bond. What does this look like? You could have all 7 carbons in a row. You could have the double bond on the beginning. So 115 could be a possibility. You could arrange it so that you have methyl substituents. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You could have methyl substituents on the carbon-carbon double bond. The one thing is that you have, because there is this peak here, this, I point to it with the mouse, this peak right here on the side, that means you have to have at least one carbon-hydrogen bond in your structure. So you can't have methyl surrounding this double bond. You can't change this one to a carbon. You have to have at least one carbon-hydrogen bond to have that one peak in the spectra, right? But those are possibilities. We could draw more, but you kind of get the idea, right, of the different isomers that are possible. Let's try another one. This is the next well. Calculate elements of unsaturation. What'd you get? 4? Very good. Okay, so we're going to think maybe there's benzene in this molecule, right? So start the same pattern though. Find 1500, draw a line. And then what happened, my line is just a little bit off. You can see on my screen. So this peak is maybe, it should not be something that we're looking at. So it's just, my line should be just over just a little bit. So we've got this peak is kind of like the first one, and then there's some stuff through the middle, and then this shoot over here at the end. So start with the one group of peaks that every spectra has, the carbon-hydrogen stretches, right? So we've got those, 2800 to 3000 wave numbers. And then if this is benzene, what part of benzene is visible on the IR? Maybe a better way to draw it, start by drawing it, right? Okay, so there's components that make up benzene, right? So single bonds would be in the fingerprint region. We're not going to see that. We're not going to at least look for that in our IR spectra. But the double bonds, those are the peaks that we want to look for. And there's 3 double bonds, but we're just going to see one peak for that in the spectra. So all double bonds just show up as the one peak. And then this ring, there's no peak for the ring. So So they're just like the functional group part of it is this double bond part of the structure, right? So to be benzene, we have to look for a double bond, kind of the same area that we looked for in the previous spectra, right? Around 1600 wave numbers. Sometimes for benzene, it's just a little bit less than 16, like 1590, 1580 wave numbers, but still, right around the 1600 numbers. Those are more carbon hydrogens, but then that's the carbon-carbon double bond. So now, it doesn't exactly tell us benzene, right? We can still have a structure, 4 elements of unsaturation. We could have 4 separate double bonds along the chain. But the molecule is kind of awkward when you start to draw something like that. So it's just more common to have it as 4 elements of unsaturation as benzene with the double bonds of benzene. But this truly is benzene. So there's another part of the spectra that helps us confirm that it's benzene. You can't use it to start. You can't use it to say, without looking at anything else. But after you get to this point where you say, I think it's benzene, it's got 4 elements of unsaturation, it's got a carbon-carbon double bond peak. There are peaks in the middle, and those are called overtone peaks. Benzene is the only thing that should have those overtone peaks, at least that we're studying. So overtones, can't exactly, it's hard for me to describe it, but it's the same thing that happens in music. So we have overtones in music. So for the way that it works for IR is you have an instrument that records within this certain window, so from 400 to 4,000 wave numbers. But sometimes there's information that's recorded outside that window, and it gets overlapped or over the top of it, right? So those peaks that are outside the window show up as overtone peaks throughout the middle of the spectra. And yeah, for music, I know the same thing happens too. So you've got notes that kind of like overlap, or I don't exactly know the terms in music, but anyways, these peaks throughout the middle, you can't identify them. You can't say this is because of this bond or that functional group, but it's because of benzene. So the peaks kind of overlap, and you see those little jagged things through the middle to help you confirm that you have benzene. So anyways, what would a compound like this look like? C9H12. This is 6 carbons, so we need 3 more. You can put them all in a line. And make them an isopropyl group. You can have a trimethyl group, but constitutional isomers, right? I'm not going to look for, you can see the difference in the fingerprint region once again, but we're not going to look at the fingerprint region to tell the difference. So constitutional isomers, that's good enough as far as we're concerned. Okay, one more. The bottom one on the page, right? C7H16O. Calculate elements of unsaturation. So because of our molecular formula, we're going to have to think about how we can use that oxygen, right? So we want to look for a place to put oxygen in a structure. It could be as an OH, alcohol, it could be as an ether, just single bonds to carbon around that oxygen. Double bonds to oxygen, but because there's 0 elements of unsaturation, we know that it's non-double bond to oxygen. So anyways, what do you have left? I think you recognized it right away, but still start with the carbon-hydrogen stretches, right? So sp3, carbon-hydrogen, 2800 to 3000 wave numbers. And then the one to the left is smooth, wide, OH. Good. Okay, so what does this structure look like? 7 carbons, you can put 7 carbons in a line, OH on the end. So 7 carbon alcohol. The alcohol can be in the middle of the structure. 5-carbon chain with an ethyl substituent, 4-carbon chain with a couple of methyls coming off of it. But you just have to have the right structure to match the molecular formula. 7 carbons, 16 hydrogens, and then one of those as an OH group. All right.